Night fishing. I should have never gone out there, but like everything else that happens in this damn life of mine, it all started with one simple thought. Why the hell not? The Mississippi River, remote, winding, always wrapped in a light fog and soaked in the smell of rotting wood. People used to say you could catch some incredible trout here, but no one could ever say exactly when that was. Every story sounded like a retelling of a retelling, and always with a tremor in the voice. I arrived late in the evening after sunset. The cicadas were screaming like 1,000 tiny war drums. Birds made strange short cries, more like coughing than singing. That sound drilled into my head, but I still forced myself to lower the boat into the water. The moment I drifted away from the shore, I felt something other, like someone was watching me, not from the woods, from under the water. I pushed the feeling aside. I hadn't come all this way just to turn back because of a bad vibe. As it turns out, I should have. The fishing was actually decent. I cast my old rod and used my favorite worm, dipped in a little anise oil. Caught one, then another. Things were going smoothly. Then I saw it, a shape beneath the surface, too big and too wrong to be any regular fish, and its head, it didn't look right, flat, wrinkled, and that black mouth full of tiny needle-like teeth. I blinked, and it was gone. Just my imagination, I told myself. Next thing I remember, sharp stab in my hand. I jerked back and screamed. There was something latched onto my palm. It wasn't a fish. It was something between a leech and a nightmare. Its skin was a sick gray pink, almost see-through. Its gaping mouth was lined with shark-like teeth, and it was drinking from me, not just blood, but like it was pulling my soul out. I smashed it against the side of the boat until it let go. Blood gushed from my palm and dripped into the river like crimson rain. Within a minute, there were more. They had smelled me, and they wanted more. 3 of them leapt into the boat and latched onto my arms. I shrieked. I begged. I howled like a wounded animal trying to tear them off. They were strong. Chunks of flesh ripped away like wet paper. I grabbed an oar and, screaming, bashed the head of one until it popped. A gush of bloody yellowish gel exploded from its skull. The others recoiled, but didn't leave. They just circled. More of them. So many more. They darted in and out of the water, slapping against the boat, leaving trails of slime. I broke the oar. The second one barely held up, just in time to knock another one off me before silence. Just silence. A faint bubbling sound from somewhere below. I froze. My shoulders throbbed. My eyes burned from tears and sweat. I wanted to die, but not here, not like this. Then the water in front of the boat started to boil. Bubbles at first, then ripples, then a wave. Not a normal river wave. This one was coming for me. And through it, I saw them. Dozens, maybe hundreds. Their naked, squirming bodies formed a living wall of horror, hissing, crawling, racing toward me. They were coming fast. The boat shuddered with their approach. The air grew wet, thick, almost alive, like the river itself was about to devour me. And then, in a kind of panicked flash of memory, I remembered the gas can. I had tossed it into the boat out of habit, even though the motor had been out for repairs for weeks. It was in the back, under a jacket. I reached for it with my left hand, nearly blind from pain and panic. I had an old lighter in my pocket, a gift from my dad. Never worked on the first try. but always on the third. I poured gas around the edges of the boat, just the places where those things could crawl in, soaked the last remaining oar, struck the lighter. The whole swarm thrashed around the boat like a dying serpent. I rowed, wounded, exhausted, one hand, one oar. The scorched boat groaned under the strain, but held. I kept going until I saw the familiar bend in the river and the old dead tree near the dock. That's where my car was. When the boat finally hit the rocks, I just rolled out, crawled through the grass, collapsed, staring at the sky as dawn crept in. I was alive. Since then, I haven't gone near the water, no rivers, no lakes, not even a damn swimming pool. Even when it rains outside, I hear them, those slick, slithering things scratching against the walls of my house. Guess they're with me now, forever. I still keep that lighter, the one that saved my life, and the gas can in the trunk, just in case.